Hi, my name's iSPRK, and for some reason I decided it was a good idea to put my face in this one. So go ahead, the unsubscribe button, it's right there, just click it. I won't judge you. So from the title of the video, I'm sure you can guess that we're reviewing this basically. This, it might not look like it at first, is a Switch Pro Controller clone. The packaging is really nice. Now where this differs from other clones like this one is that this one actually, I think, it actually does have an Amiibo reader, so an NFC reader, and it also has my mind's gone blank, that other thing, the wake up function. When you press the home button, it will wake up your Switch, which this one doesn't do, so that's definitely an improvement. It doesn't have HD rumble, just like the other one didn't, but I have a video, I had a card thing where I added HD rumble to that one, and I'm going to be doing that to this as well. My version of HD rumble isn't perfect, but it's definitely better than the rumble that comes on these things. So check that out, or subscribe. I don't know why you would, but I've actually got some sad news today. Normally I drink purple J2Os. I'm quite addicted to them, but the shop by my house didn't have any, so I had to go full Elise Eklund and get a Capri Sun, which is how they're pronounced, Capri Sun. Don't you hate when you're recording unboxing and then realise that it wasn't recording the entire time? Okay, anyway, I've wedged all this back in the box. Let's go again. So here's the Ultimate Switch Pro Controller. Clone, sorry. Shut my phone up. So the box looks really nice. I guess it's the Japanese edition of the Pro Controller box. I don't have one to compare it to, but I'd say it's pretty accurate. It looks... mine did come with a small little dent in it. It looks really nice. I wouldn't be able to tell this apart from the real thing. So opening this, the inside also looks a lot like an official Nintendo product. If I can get this out. So there we go. If we take this out of here, you got the controller itself. And what I'll say about this is these grips feel really nice. They feel exactly, I would say, like the official Pro Controller does. That almost fabric, not fabric, okay, I don't know how to describe it, but it feels just like the Pro Controller. You've got the Nintendo logos on the shell, on the back. So looks-wise, this thing is basically perfect. I give it 10 out of 10 compared to the original controller. In the box, you also get this. A USB-C lead. It does have a Nintendo logo on it. I'll try that out later, because last time it didn't work for data transfer, but it did work to charge it. So setting this here just for 1 sec, I just want to really quickly compare how good that one was in packaging compared to this one. So as you can see, this one was nowhere nearly as nice. Oh, okay, be careful doing that. There's a USB-C, no logo on it or nothing, and it didn't allow for data transfer. It was not very good. It did charge the controller, but not very well. And then we got to this. So that was just a really quick comparison of how good the box is of this new one. Okay, so the big thing with these clones is that they never have Amiibo support usually, so no NFC readers and no wake up function. So we're going to test those now. To test it out, I've got everyone's favorite Nintendo character, Sonic the Hedgehog. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab Sonic, and I'm going to grab the Switch, and we'll test this out. So I'm just going to try that out now. Oh, okay, it's trying to use the Joycon. So if I do it with this. Here we go, Sonic. Come on, guy. Oh, it works. Pleasant surprise. Thank you, Sonic. And now another feature promised by this, which is, the big upgrade on it, is being able to wake up the console from a state of sleep, so like it is right now, by holding down the home button. So let's see. And there it is. It works fine. Nice. So I guess the big question for this is this thing actually worth the money? Now, I paid around £35 for this, including shipping. On eBay, I see these things going all the time, secondhand, like a real Pro controller, sorry, for about £40 including shipping. So really you've got to ask yourself, you know, would you rather just have a secondhand official Pro controller and pay an extra £5 to £10? But this thing, it's really good, but it is more expensive than one of these, which was only £20, which I feel is definitely worth the money. You know, it doesn't come with HD rumble, it doesn't come with NFC, and it doesn't come with the wake up function. But I think what you've got to consider is that this thing is literally £20, which is a lot less than the £60 for a brand new Switch Pro controller, and this thing was brand new when I got it. So considering the fact that you're only missing out on those 3 features, if that's not a big deal to you, maybe you're buying this for your kids, maybe they keep smashing controllers, you want something a lot cheaper, this is 100% worth the money. Whereas this one, it's a lot more premium, it has those extra features, but I just don't know if I can justify that it's worth, you know, that it costs £35 considering the second-hand one is £40 on eBay. But you know, it's definitely nice. So if you're into buying stuff new, you don't want to buy second-hand, then sure, get one of these. But if you're after a clone that is a bit cheaper, you know, you're not too worried about those extra features like the NFC and stuff, then yeah, sure, this thing's amazing. I've been using it for over a year now. And it's held up really well. It works really well. I will say that on this one, I tested it a little bit before. I think the accuracy of the joysticks is slightly better than these, maybe, but to be honest, it was so unnoticeable that I'm doubting myself on that. I'm not even sure if that is the case. What you should know about these ones as well, they tend to not come with logos on, so if that's something that bothers you, then go for something more expensive. But I did buy a Switch Pro controller shell that had the logos on, and I switched them out because, like I said, the internals are almost identical, so you can fit these into an official Pro controller shell if you want to. And you can switch these out for the official grips if that's something that you want to do as well. So my advice would be, if you like buying things new, buy one of these. If you don't want something secondhand, it's got almost all the features except for HD rumble, which I'm going to try and add to it anyway, like I did with this one. But if you don't care about buying something secondhand and you want to spend about that price range anyway, then just, you know, have a look through eBay for secondhand Switch Pro controllers, because honestly, this thing's nearly the same. It's the price range is just, because the price range is just too small between the two of them. But like I said, this thing definitely, if you want just like hundreds of these things, you know, you keep breaking them, just go for these. One thing I haven't covered yet actually is battery life, and on this one the battery life's great. I assume, you know, it's like a couple hours less than maybe the official Pro controller. And this one is about the same as this one, but honestly, you don't notice, like, you don't think, oh, the battery's draining all the time. You can use it for a good amount of time before you start needing to charge it again. Okay, so summarizing one more time. For this thing, buy this if you don't want to buy a second-hand Pro controller, because they're basically the same price. But if you don't care about that, just buy a second-hand Pro controller. There's no reason not to be honest, unless the price of these decrease to about £20, maybe 25. And of course, if you're after something much cheaper and you don't care about the features, go for one of these definitely, because it's honestly really good. They're definitely worth the money. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would make me weirdly happy. So, you know, please consider that if you don't mind doing that. I've spoke way too much now, so I'm gonna crawl out from underneath my desk because I have to do that. Okay, so thanks for watching. That's the end of the video. You can go ahead, click off this now if you haven't already. I am giving away £15 eShop code for Switch for whatever region you're in. All you need to do is comment. Subscribing would be nice, but if you've made it this much of the way through the video, then you know you deserve something for putting yourself through all that. So just leave a comment, and after that, I don't know, like a few hundred views, I'll just pick a random comment and give you an eShop code. So why do I keep shrugging and doing this? So yeah, if my face hasn't put you off, then please consider subscribing for more crappy videos like this one. Thanks for watching.